I always tell the same story. I said this story many times. I was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago I was in Vrindavan, in this MBT restaurant and sitting there, you know, next to the Krishna Balaram Mandir. And I was just eating there, taking prasad. Suddenly I hear this deep voice. Hare Krishna, really deep voice. Typical German deep voice. So I looked up and there was an older man, little beard. And I looked at him, he looked at me and he said, "You don't remember me, isn't it?" No. And then he said, "I remember you. I was with you my last day in Sankirtan. You remember that marathon we did there?" And then he started to describe the story. And this is a story which I have said so many times. But this is just to illustrate how addictive Sankirtan can be. He told me, "You know, remember that? We were sitting, parking in the morning in a car in the town there, early morning, in Marathon, and we were reading how all the mundane literature is just for crows." And I said, "I don't know." And then you jumped out of the car and you went through a small park to the shopping street. While crossing that park, there was a man sitting on a bench. And then I start to remember this. Oh my God. That man on a bench was sitting there reading a newspaper. You know, lonely man on a bench. Big newspaper. And I remembered, my God. I was so fired up from the lecture. I realized I have in a pocket I have a firelighter. So remembering that mundane literature is simply for crows. And then I was sitting there. I hold the firelighter below the newspaper. It was burning really good. It was going. And the man reading a newspaper, he couldn't see me. He was just. And he threw this newspaper away. And I was standing there, you know. Somehow the man was so shocked he didn't connect me with the burning newspaper whatsoever. He probably saw this was some self-igniting newspaper. And he took the book. You know, and just proceed to the shopping street. But I didn't know that there was this poor bhakta sitting in a car, just finishing the prasadam. They were just... That's how you destroy the world. Just burned down this newspaper. Because until today I don't know why I did that. That devotee was there, he remembered that. There's like 20 years between, 25 years in between. And he was going, Sankirtan ki jai! He was obviously for many years not on Sankirtan. You know, he never forgot. Never forgot.